I'm Micheal Habachy. We're getting started today by making up my hair. It's always a challenge. I've got really curly hair and it kind of sucks having to fix it every morning. Anyway, here we are in my studio bathroom, and I designed it myself. It's like cast concrete, espresso same mahogany, very kind of Asian Zen, so that you know, when I come, I can get away and relax and get away from all the hectic work that I do every day. Today we're going to take you around and show you pretty much what I do every day. So let's go around my studio first and give you an idea. Pretty small office. I've only got one employee. He's the greatest. He definitely keeps me out of, I don't know how we do it. We do a lot of projects and it's just us, and I hire interns whenever I need them. But let me show you around. This is my beast of a monitor. I did have 2 monitors at one time, and they burned out on me, so I had to revert back to this 1990s model. But this is where I do most of my work. Over there is Evan's desk. And as you can see, our loft is, my studio is a huge loft, and it's pretty killer. We've got a great view. It's a good environment to work in. A lot of the furniture that you see in here is vintage pieces that I've had refurbished and kind of restyled Micheal Habachy Designs style. So, okay. Here's a wonderful piece that I absolutely love. It's a vintage lamp, probably from the 40s, and it's very James Bond, and I actually got it on eBay, and I absolutely love her. She's so beautiful, and I don't know where I'm going to use it. I don't know if I want to even give it to a client because I'm so partial, but obviously needs a new shade, so we're probably going to put a really beautiful black silk shade on her, and that's just one example of. So another piece. This piece is so ugly, I love it. And it's actually a 1970s piece. It's very Paul Evans. The actual style is called brutal. As you can see, it does have a very brutal feel. But once I put a really great black round shade, I think it's going to be spectacular. A nice accent piece in one of my interiors. We have a huge library downstairs, and you are not going to believe what it looks like. It's a pretty crazy environment. So anyway, this is how we do it, and believe it or not, yes, I go back and forth to the library. I don't have any assistants to handle it, so it's a pretty big mess down there. Anyway, this is how we take it all down. Why don't you follow me, and I'll show you what it's like. Believe this, man. As you can see, we have to pass the dumpster to get to the library. I can see why my interns absolutely hate their jobs. Now, I'm just kidding, but wait till you see the library. Come on down. So, pretty much here is one of the storage spaces that we call the library. It's actually, this area is predominantly fabric, and believe it or not, I can actually make sense of it. All of these bins right here are various bins of fabrics, and they are color coordinated. But there are like lots of bags down here that have not been kind of filed away by color, and it's kind of hard to get to considering there's only 2 of us right now. So to go into a restaurant that I designed called Dressed, and it's a really great European salad bistro. Really great space, it's very clean. Had a blast doing it. I love the green glass application that we incorporated with white on the surface. And we kept the line real simple. And then over here, I continued this green with the custom banquet all the way down the space. We actually even got involved in the artwork. We actually, a good friend of mine who's a photographer, took these images, they're macro shots of various vegetables that you use in a salad, but they're done so tightly that they kind of have like an abstract feel. The next project I want to show you guys is a little restaurant called Chinese Buddha. I mean, we didn't have a big budget for this restaurant at all. It's not a high-end restaurant, but we wanted to give them a very loungy, sexy vibe without a huge budget, so we really had to be creative. Come on, I'll show you. This is their icon, the Buddha, the Happy Buddha, and they had to have it. I love it. I think it's a great iconic piece right as you walk in. But overall, the place is very chic, very modern. We created a visual interest by doing a recessed channel all the way across, and we use lots of great textures like real black bamboo with gold wallpaper behind it. We mixed in a little bit of traditional Chinese pieces, Ming Dynasty chairs, and then, as I normally do, I love to punch a neutral space with color, and in this case, we punched it with the red light fixtures. Here's a bar that we created that is very clean, very minimal, and basically what we did is we had some red silk hand-painted by a kanji artist, and we laminated it with a product called Freeform. At night it's an awesome impact. It's actually backlit and it makes a strong statement. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm kind of an addict when it comes to buying really great vintage modern pieces. I figure I can always find the right client or a future client where I can place it, or I actually rented this space as more of a glorified storage booth than anything. But let me show you what's in here. It's a combination of vintage furniture and some new items that are kind of vintage inspired. But anyway, a great example is these chairs right here. They were in the worst finish you could imagine, a 1970s brown wood. And I totally had them refinished in a high gloss white lacquer and added the tufted chocolate brown velvet upholstery. I just think this piece is awesome. I think it would be really gorgeous with a gold cylindrical drum shade on it. I also happen to be really jacked up on cocaine. That's the legal alternative, that is. Oh my God. These are just great. I absolutely love them. They're kind of an empire style from probably the 60s or 70s. And again, these were in the worst wood finish. And I had them refinished in a black lacquer and added the red mohair with the... So get some furniture.
You're gonna win now.
No, I think you're gonna win.
No, I think you're gonna win. We should
crazy.
I know, that's crazy.
Oh my
What have you
God.
been doing this for? What have you been doing this for?
Yeah, that was really strange. But I actually wanted to talk to you about maybe some furniture for a project I'm working on.
Who's coming to who?
Hey,
Who's coming to who?
she's good. No question. But yeah, but I would be.
You're good. You're
Well,
good, and I think
I
that.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you'll.
So,
I think we should be on it together.
yeah. But I don't know if
I'll
we're
kick
allowed
your
to.
ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, that is so strange.
Yeah,
So
I
you
know.
gotta
Competitor.
right.
Yeah.
Right now the tension's on.
No.
So.
I'm not a competitor. I'm easygoing.
Well, I'm a competitor and I'm gonna kick their freaking ass. Cut! Wait, we gotta wait. That was freaking nuts. I just walked into Bradley Hughes to see Michelle and talk to her about some custom furniture for the Miami project, and she was actually getting videotaped by a friend of hers. And I was like, what are you videotaping for? And she said, what are you videotaping for? And sure enough, she was actually auditioning for Top Design. But if you ask me, I think I have a better chance.